Hello and welcome to the White Walkers channel with me, Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. And today we have a casual game featuring us.
Yes, me against you.
Me against you.
You are the enemy.
Okay. I'm playing Greyjoy Fealty and Richard is playing Bara Fealty. So yeah, we're just on to setups here. Richard there with a rather a lovely setup of King Bob, a Chud and a Rose Road. It's almost as good as the Tywin Chud Rose Road setup there. And quite happy with my setup. I've got a duped Escred, a Wex, I've got an Ironfleet Scout and a Great Hall. So I think we've both done pretty well for our setups there.
Oh man, look at your hand.
I know, it's amazing.
You've got 2 Dagmers.
I do.
This is my UK national deck, isn't it?
Yes. I like Greyjoy and I wanted to test it out. And when I've played Greyjoy, I've had difficulty against Bara.
Yeah, this is favourable for Bara, I think. Bara have knelt. Greyjoy don't particularly like to be knelt because they have a small core of some really impactful characters generally. Which
is why I'm glad to see Dagmer on setup so I can steal any of the Dom tech that Bara might be having.
But I don't have any Dom tech.
Well, I don't know what your deck is, so, you know.
Okay. Well, this deck was built especially for this video.
Especially for this video?
Yeah.
Dare I ask why?
No.
So, opening plots then. Richard's playing a late summer feast there. I looked at my plot deck and realised that Richard hadn't actually included any decent economy plots apart from Noble Cause. And I was like, oh, I'll play that. Then I'll have a choice between Dagmer and the Balon in my hand. Yeah. Didn't quite twig.
Richard didn't include any economy. Haven't you read my deck list and report on Throne TV?
Yes, I have.
It doesn't sound like it.
But I have.
I'm playing that plot that everyone's having a big hissy fit about today.
Yeah, I know. When you opened that plot, I was thinking, ha. I wonder if anyone will mention it.
Ha, it's on stream. And also, it's a throwback to a time when I had a beard.
Oh yeah, Richard shaved today, guys. His beard is gone.
Let's all have a minute's silence. Okay, that was long enough.
I'm gonna say I'm not sure an entire minute is a good idea for commentary. So I've been made first player, and I think at this point is where I realise that Dagmer isn't a lord. So playing at a Rose Road there. I've got quite a bit of economy in my hand. So I'm quite happy to play out a Rose Road now, and then I can get some more immediately useful.
This is the thing. This is why you only have the one economy plot in the deck, because you have loads of economy, and then you play out coppers and get loads of cards, and then you can start to have fun.
Cool. Well, I'm quite happy with having King Balon out on the board.
We got duped Esgred, duped Wex. So no one's dying this round.
Hopefully not. And then 3 gold left. So at this point, I did have a Great Kraken in hand, but I was concerned about being marched or something. I didn't think it'd be very fun, so I thought I probably want another character out rather than Great Kraken. So I
wouldn't usually imagine Bara Fealty runs marched, but you never know because I built this deck especially for you.
Thanks, dear.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So yeah, so I've used up all my gold and fealty, so I'm not going to be playing any tricks apart from possibly Risen if needed. Richard, they're playing...
I've got all the gold.
What's that location? Oh, that's so weird.
The Northern Encampment, and it's not weird. You kneel it for 2 gold.
Yeah, so you kneel it for 2 gold, but it will only stand if you win Dom. So
which is actually quite important.
Yes. So I think it's one of those cards that you're going to play out if you've got a 9 throne probably or something, or some guarantee that you're going to win Dom.
Yeah.
Like 5 followers. Yeah, they're definitely going to help.
What else could I play?
Oh, God knows. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I think you're going to win Dom now. So Iron Throne, 5 followers. You know, you sort of set up to make sure that you get to stand your economy.
Yeah, I've got a claim soak there in a chud.
And Red Keep. So all the card draw as well. Although you're not... Well, I mean, you've got Bob and a Chud. Oh, okay.
Consolidation of power.
Indeed.
Let's kneel Esgred and Theon.
Thanks. It's appreciated.
That's the only downside with the real low cost, although high impact characters. Esgred with the double stealth and Theon with his ability.
Yeah.
They're just low strength and
easy
susceptible to consolidation.
So of course consolidation is choose up to 4 strength, or is it 5?
4.
4 strengths worth of characters and give one of those characters a power.
So I'm saving 2 gold.
You are indeed. So going into the challenges phase, you have an action.
I have an action.
What's that card, Richard?
Well, this is our first spoiler, which is a Baratheon event called Bend the Knee. It costs 1 gold, and it does have a stipulation. It's a non-loyal event from the House of Thorns Tyrell book. And the text says, play only if you control a standing king character. Action, choose and kneel a lord or lady character.
Hence my Balon, King Balon, being knelt.
Oh yeah, he's kneeling now.
So, you know, my first round, I have a Wex standing at the start of challenges.
Well, you just got to deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
How did you like the event then?
It was a pain in the butt because, like, at least with consolidation, you know that it's only either going to be very weak characters that are now, or possibly up to a 4 strength character. This Bend the Knee, it's just like, oh, you can just choose and kneel a lord or lady. It's like, oh, okay, any of my lord and ladies, which are normally my best, strongest characters, can go down and be just rendered useless.
For 1 gold.
For 1 gold as well.
Of course, that stipulation, play only if you control a standing king character. It was easy in this game because I managed to set Bob up. But if you don't, I mean, there aren't many kings. There's 2 kings in Baratheon.
Yeah.
You know, Bob and Stannis. So you're going to be running one of them at least.
Yeah.
And so you need to find them, have them in playing, have them standing before you can even play the event.
Yeah. So that's always going to be an issue.
It's going to be a big issue, I think.
But of course, you know, other your enemy may have a king on the board. I mean, I did have a standing Balon at the time who was a king
And a lord.
And a lord. And of course, you can also bring in other people. So we were considering bringing in the Rose Banner and maybe having Crown of Gold Crown of Gold and Roses to make someone a king. So that does also give a bit more flexibility in getting a king character on the
Assuming
board.
that's non-loyal, I can't remember if it is now.
I can't remember.
I'm so happy I've got rid of Dagmer with intrigue
I know.
claim.
So so back to the game then. You've done an intrigue with 5 followers.
I mean, this is a little bit sad. I'm going to do 3 challenges with my Late Summer Feast.
Yeah, I know. I'm drawing all the cards, which is lovely.
What a mug. I mean, I don't know how to play this game. I'm stupid at this game.
I don't know.
Doing?
You were like, what, top 8 at Nationals? I wouldn't say completely stupid at the game.
Well, even Grub get lucky sometimes. Yeah.
I think you've got enough winners play mats and things.
Don't start. You're embarrassing me.
Well. Anywho, you're winning 5-1.
Yes. And I get some cards too. We've all got cards.
And you're going to win Dom.
I've got a reserve of 6 and I have 6 cards in hand, so that's good. I think I've got 6 cards in hand.
I'm just feeling a little bit sad.
Well, everyone gets a stand. It's not like there's a core Stannis out.
No, that's true. And also, the other thing that's sad is I've got King Balon out and he doesn't even work because you've got a king.
Well, actually, my king was out first. Shh. So deal with it. You marshal him.
That's only because I forgot Dagmer wasn't a lord.
Yeah, well, Theon was the lord.
That's true.
Very true. What are you going to do now? Coppers.
Seems good.
You said you haven't stood your Great Hall.
Give me a second, I'll stand it.
Will you? Because you didn't. There you go.
See?
You didn't stand it at Aldershot in the video in Aldershot.
Oh, shush.
Right, what are you going to play?
Probably Coppers.
Coppers. Yeah. Ooh, filthy. What a filthy play that is.
Filthy little shitbag.
I'm probably going to kneel Balon, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Because he has the highest strength. And, you know...
But because you knelt that, it did make me think, maybe he doesn't have another one of those bend the knee things, because otherwise he'd probably save that for Balon.
Maybe. Or I could have knelt Theon with Fealty and then played bend the knee on Balon. Or I could kneel Balon and play bend the knee on Theon. Same difference.
Would you say Theon's the second most, biggest concern on the board then, on my side?
No. Because I don't have to let the power and military unopposed at the moment, so I'll probably kneel Esgred.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Bodyguard on Bob, I feel safer now.
I know.
'Cause I was a little bit worried about Valar turn 2, because I can see you've got economy.
I do have economy,
but maybe you didn't quite have enough.
Yeah, I didn't have any risens.
And you know what's really good with Valar? Dagmer!
Yeah!
Because he gives you claim.
That's true. Yeah, because he replaces claim, doesn't he? And just steals a location instead.
He is really good.
He's a pain in the butt.
He's a really bad card, but he's really good as well.
He's not a really bad card.
He is quite bad. I heard from some people that he was restricted a little bit. They added the non-limited location clause onto his text because they feared that his effect on choke would be too powerful.
Oh, what's this?
New card.
Would you
like to know what it is?
I would like to know what it is.
Right, it's a new card called River Runner.
Okay.
It's 3 gold. It has a military and a power icon. It is 3 strength and it is non-loyal. It has 2 traits. It is an ally and a smuggler. And it has text which says, while River Runner is attacking, each character with power cannot be declared as a defender.
So Theon can't defend if River Runner. Yeah, River Runner. So if River Runner is attacking, Theon at the moment can't defend. And against a deck that's got a lot of renowned characters, River Runner could prove good.
Yeah, I'd imagine it would be okay against Tyrell.
Mm-hmm.
You can piggyback Robert Baratheon into a challenge and get your Intimidate off, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I mean, I've got the power on Theon at the moment. You'd imagine that Balon and Victarion would eventually get some power on them. So, River Runner could go through and just bypass all of those.
Yeah.
Seems good.
Seems good. I think it would be good in a deck with the new Davos Seawer. The 6 cost of 4 strength, the stealth one. When he bypasses someone with stealth, he can pay a gold to kneel it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you kneel the ones without power, and then he can get past the ones with power. So I've decided to choose this moment to save the kingdom and kneel Esgred, who will not stand at the standing phase.
Great. I'm really happy about that.
Oh, deal with it. So I'm 6-1 up. I am crushing you.
Yeah, thanks, dear.
I'm crushing your spirit too, by the sound of it.
Yes. My soul is weeping.
So I'm going in with a military challenge.
Yeah.
With River Runner and Bob.
And just reminding me that my Theon can't defend because he's got power. So thank you.
Not that you'd want to defend with him anyway, because he's good on attack.
That's true. So just defending with my Wex. So of course you win. Which does mean that I've got claim.
And I get some nice Intimidate off.
Renown.
You had 2 votes, but that wouldn't have been enough to block, even if you'd have included Victarion in the challenge.
No, that's what I was thinking. So I thought at least I can have someone standing at the end.
So one bad thing about River Runner is not every deck has renowned characters.
No. So for example, against Night's Watch, you do sod all.
Yeah, it wouldn't do much, would it? Well, unless you consolidated some of their characters, perhaps.
So I think with River Runner, you want to include 3 consolidation or something in your deck, just to get that power on some of the characters that you don't want to be defending, and that can help the River Runner to work. But it seems a bit janky, a bit combo-y.
Yeah, I don't think it's a wonderful card. It's going to be not great against Martell as well. There are quite a few decks out there that don't run renowned characters. and you basically have to rely on your opponent's deck for River Runner to be good. Unless Baratheon get more cards, which can put power on your character, but then why would you want to do that? So it's an evergreen card. It won't rotate out. So that is interesting. I wonder if it's going to get any sort of support.
I think Bend the Knee is probably the better of the two cards.
Possibly. It's highly situational though.
Yeah.
Although it's worth mentioning now. Earlier, Robert Baratheon was standing, so I was able to play this card and kneel your Balon. The art depicts a kneeling Balon Greyjoy to Robert Baratheon, and the flavour text is, "No man has ever died from bending the knee." A quote from Balon Greyjoy. So highly thematic that exchange actually.
Yeah. Thanks for that. I'm really glad for that highly thematic exchange earlier.
You're welcome. I try.
So we did have some challenges happening there on the board. I don't think there was anything particularly important apart from that a 9 throne was intrigued from my hand. It may have made a difference in sort of slowing you down with dominance.
It would have concerned me because I would have had to be a bit more cautious because of my economy.
But it didn't, I don't think it made too much of a difference. I'm quite happy here because if you look at Richard's board, he only has one character that's more than 4 or more cost. Yeah. So I was quite pleased with myself for playing first snow then, and considering that I'm playing your deck, maybe you should have anticipated that.
Maybe I did, but I didn't want to make you look bad on camera.
What? No, you didn't. So you played Noble Cause. So you've obviously got a big ticket out. Or possibly Melisandre, which would be horrible because I don't like Melisandre. I've got 2 boosty boats now. I'm Fleet Scouts officially. 2 Sea Towers, Rose Road, Great Hall. So I'm quite happy for economy.
You're 2-8 down.
I was trying to gloss over that bit.
Well, that's the important bit.
No. We don't need to go into who's winning and stuff.
We don't?
No. Look at my lovely board.
Yeah.
With my now Esgred because of bloody, Saving the Kingdom. And Dagmer's out! I found another copy.
Duped Dagmer. See, this is a concern. You've got an Iron Mind as well, so Theon's going back to hand. Esgred, Dagmer, Victarion are duped, and you have an Iron Mind potentially for a save on Balon. Which, makes me think about Valar next turn could hurt if I get characters out. Now I've got a bodyguard on Bob, so if you win a military challenge, I've either got to kill whatever character or 2 I marshal. I'll have to kill a character or get rid of the bodyguard, which I don't want to do because you're looking good for Valar.
But you do have the advantage of knowing my plot deck.
Yeah, I didn't think that much about it, to be
honest. So you've marshalled a Littlefinger. And getting some more economy there.
I've got 6 gold.
That seems like
7 resources, so I can marshal any big character I have. As long as it's, Baratheon.
Oh no, not even if it's Baratheon. You got 2, 4, 6.
Yeah.
You got 6 gold's worth.
Yeah.
7 with the reducer.
Yeah.
So you could get a big out.
Yeah.
Or you could be concerned about Valar and not wanting to put a big out unprotected.
Yeah.
Or you could just be bloody milking my Dagmer.
Well, see, what I thought here, I was only going to have Bob to defend. And Dagmer can reach up to 10 strength because 2 Iron Fleet Scouts going fair can give you 2 strength each, so that would make Dagmer 9. And Balon can kneel the Iron Mind to give him the 10th strength.
Yeah.
So essentially, he would beat Robert in a military or power challenge. But I can defend the power challenge with both of them. So if Dagmer went in for military, he would win. You could replace claim if you wished, and you would either take my Iron Throne to turn off my economy, or take the Red Keep to fuel your draw. So then you'd have draw and all the economy. So I think milking Dagmer is good, and this to me shows why Dagmer is quite effective, because just on his own there, on a small board, he changes my entire thinking.
Yeah.
And I have to watch out for him.
I was very sad when you milked Dagmer. I was just like, I was very excited to play him. I was like, I'm gonna steal everything, and then you're like, nah, you're not. So I really want to win the military here, because I'm considering options for next turn. I am considering Valar at this point, and I'm thinking if I can, get your board down small, maybe get rid of your bodyguard. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Also, intimidate. You know, if you don't defend, I'm just going to intimidate whoever's left.
Yep.
So I was feeling quite confident in my attack.
I've got 5 gold. Could I have a city watch?
That was my concern. But I can boost by an extra 5 in total, so I can get up to 15.
You can.
Which I don't think you could quite match.
Bob's city watch would be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I could only get to 15, so you would still win.
I'd still win, yeah.
Which is sad.
I think it's a wonderful thing.
Here's a spoiler for you though. I don't have city watch in hand.
All the spoilers in this game.
I know, right? So yeah. So what am I going to do? I'm thinking I'm going to lose a military challenge. Now, you're looking very good for Valar, so I don't really want to lose Bob Dupe. So I'm almost definitely going to claim Littlefinger.
Because I don't run marched.
Yeah,
okay.
I know I don't run marched.
So, something I thought at this point was, if you were killing Littlefinger, you should have just knelt Bob to defend anyway, because I was only going to intimidate him, so you gave me a free power for no reason.
Yeah, good call.
So yeah, I think you should have knelt.
I'm so bad at this game.
No, this is how we learn. We discuss these things.
Yeah, and maybe some watchers can learn too. Although all the other people wouldn't have done that, I know. Yeah,
they'd all be like, Richard, why didn't you just nail Bob? And you'll be like, because I'm a plonker. And then we'd continue.
Well, plonker I can live with.
So I'm just doing a power challenge here with Dagmer. Which I win.
Thank God he's milked. Oh, look. Why didn't you recur saving the kingdom, Richard? Oh, you're such a scrub. You're so bad with Bara. What a moron. I could have knelt Esgred again.
No, it's okay. Right, so I'm showing you my plot choices here. So there's weapons, clash, Valar. So I showed you because I was like, yeah, I'm going to march. Shit, Richard, why isn't there marched in this deck?
You don't need marched in the deck. It's not an aggressive deck.
Yeah, but then I could have got rid of your Bob.
It's not an aggressive deck. You just want to get renowned guys out. So you've gone from being 1-8 down at the start of the challenger phase to 6-8. That's a pretty big swing. And now you're going to irritate me further by unmilking Dagmer and getting the bodyguard off Bob.
Yep.
Just making me more susceptible to Valar.
Valar, yes.
So this is irritating. Hopefully I draw some good stuff with my counting coppers.
You could use the spears or something really, couldn't you?
Yeah. I'll maybe not run that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So, triggering your plot, you get to draw your 3 cards, and then we're both going to draw 2. And I chose to go first because Intimidate seems good, and I don't want Richard's Intimidate to be working on me.
Seems fair.
Seems fair.
And you can put pressure on me this way.
So, kneeling 2 sea towers and a great hall for Theon.
Oh, for God's sake, duped.
Yeah.
Everything duped.
I know, I'm doing quite well with these dupes.
This
I
deck's
like
oppressive.
this deck. No wonder you did well with it.
You haven't even played the second couplet yet, have you?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, look. Balon stealth boat. And power ramping up quicker boat.
Yay!
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 I like that boat.
I like how Baratheon, like King Bob, is just standing there alone against Victarion, Esgred, Theon, Balon, and Dagmer.
Yeah, Bob doesn't give a shit.
It's great. It's got the whole family out.
Nah, I don't care, man. I really like the Great Kraken boat. I mean, it's 3 cost. It's expensive, but
it's bloody good, isn't it?
It gives Balon stealth, and And
Fucking Mel.
you get the choice of the power card. And I think that's really good. Hi, Mel.
But my Balon's got stealth.
That's why he's probably going to go down.
Yeah, but my Balon's got stealth.
Esgred's got stealth.
My Balon's got stealth and renown.
So? Why are you being so miserable anyway? Maybe I should kneel Dagmer. What? You think I'm kidding?
Yeah, you went for Balon.
Yeah.
See, I was wondering why you kept kneeling Balon, because he's no, like, if anything, because there's another king on the board, surely you might as well just kneel Victarion, because that's intimidate.
You've got stealth and renown, and I don't really want to deal with the stealth.
Okay. Because you knelt him most turns, and I wasn't sure if it was because you kind of forgot that he doesn't kneel. Like, he does kneel, sorry?
No.
No? Okay. Fair enough. And then you've also put out Fire Followers there. So, my plot triggers, Milk and Bodyguard go back to hand. And I'm trying to see if I can get through a challenge with Dagmer here. I'd really like your Red Keep or your Iron Throne.
You would, yeah.
So we're just going to go with a little cheeky power with Theon, because it's going to be unopposed, so why the hell not?
Now, if you'd have gone in with Dagmer here, you could have got up to 10 strength, right? And Bob, Fiery Followers, and your kneeling Balon would have meant Bob could only get up to 9 strength.
What, for the
power? Oh, yeah. Bob could have got up to 10 strength on military, and Dagmer could have got up to 10 strength on military, so you would have won that military challenge. Oh,
so I should have done the military first with Dagmer?
Yeah, because Theon would have been standing.
Yeah.
So the only people now who's not Bob would be Fiery Followers, Balon, and Dagmer. So Bob would have been on 8 strength, Fiery Followers on 2 strength to equal 10, and you can get 10 strength Dagmer. So if you'd have gone in with Dagmer first, you could have stole my Iron Throne and broken my 3 northern encampments there.
So basically, what you're trying to say is, I fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Okay.
Or maybe not. But almost definitely.
Yeah, I'm saying, I feel like I maybe did.
But the downside is you have to replace the claim. Which can be bad. I mean, what would you have taken? The Iron Throne? The Red Keep?
I'm not really sure, because I'd have probably lost a power challenge on the comeback anyway. So possibly the Iron Throne?
I think I would take the Iron Throne to stop the economy rolling. Then Valar next turn to wipe the board.
Yeah.
Or wipe the Bara board.
Yeah,
and then Dagmer can just replace Zero Claim and take the Red Keep.
Yeah, that's true.
Seemed good, doesn't it?
Does seem good. So, as we've established, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't play this deck much.
To be fair, it's the first time playing this particular deck.
First time playing Dagmer.
No, it's not.
What?
It's not the first time I played Dagmer.
Well, you really
I played
fucked up
Dagmer in Aldershot, and there's that picture of me where I, stole all this stuff with Dagmer.
Oh yeah, you're FFG famous.
Am I?
Well, yeah, they put all these pictures up, didn't they? Curiously, only of women. Just to show, look, women play card games.
Yeah, I know. So you're defending with Bob and the Fire Followers against my Victarion and Dagmer. So I'm boosting them with the Iron Fleet Scouts to make sure I win the challenge.
Yeah, Bob is 10 strength, Followers are 12. And now you win the challenge.
Yeah, so getting a bit of renown there.
Bit of renown.
Not what I'm saying, bruv.
You're not from London.
Definitely not from London. And then an intrigue, stealthing Mel. So I get that unopposed. I don't know if I forgot the Great Kraken there. Oh no, I think I did take it.
No, you're 12-7 up.
Yeah.
You were 1-8
now who's
down.
getting thrashed, honey?
Alright, you got suddenly so excited there.
Yeah.
But I'm going to win an unopposed power challenge, so, suck it.
Well, I'm still winning, so screw you.
Well, I don't care, so whatever.
And
I'm going to win Dom, so...
Whatevs. Okay. So, at this point...
Are you going to fuck up again?
No. Maybe. So at this point, I'm thinking, I've got a really, really nice board. And I've got lots of dupes. Should I Valar?
You should definitely Valar.
So we were discussing about me Valaring, and I thought, shit, it's really obvious that I'm going to Valar. If I Valar, Richard would Valar too, and it would be a double Valar, and it would wipe my board too, and I'd be very sad.
Yep.
So I thought, I only need 4 power.
Well,
let's do Clash of Kings. And then that way he can Valar himself, and I'll have all my characters, and just come in for an easy win.
You're such a mole.
And you played fucking Wildfire.
Well, yeah. Well, of course I would.
I didn't know you had Wildfire. I thought you were going to Valar me.
No. Well, even if we both Valared, you would have been left with 1 character.
Yeah, I had 2. Because Victorian had 2 power on him.
Does he?
Yeah.
Gross. Should have just Valared.
Yeah.
So as it happens, I get to keep all my characters, and you get to lose 2 anyway.
Yup. This makes me sad.
Who are you going to lose? I mean, Edgred double stealth would be amazing if you want to win that power challenge. But then you've got 3 renowners on the board.
Yeah. Your Wildfire made me very, very sad.
And you're not going to play the core air and Iron Throne trick because I've got an Iron Throne.
Yeah.
But you've got 3 renowners there. 2 of them
3
do.
good renowned characters.
An Iron Throne.
What?
Iron Throne. Iron Mine.
So I was sad that you played Wildfire, but I thought, it's okay. I've got Dagmer, I've got Victorian, I've got Balon, I've got lots of renown. I only need 4 power. It will be fine.
And I'm thinking, yay, I can put Bodyguard on Barb again. It came back to hand, and I've got a Milk back in hand too.
Which I'd forgotten about. Yeah.
So that was nice also.
But I've got Euron, look.
Oh god, you've got all of the renown guys in the deck.
I do. And a Chud to help with claim. So I was feeling quite happy at this point. I was like, it's fine. I was wildfired. I got 4 renowned characters.
All I have to do is the power challenge.
Pretty much.
Balon's got stealth as well.
He does. And you're going to fuck it all up for me, aren't you?
No, I'm just going to play a Dragonstone Port.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot of gold.
You do have a lot of gold. This makes me sad.
I'm going to play Celise and trigger Mel. Let's nail the stealth guy.
Bye, Balon.
Let's milk Dagmer.
That's not Dagmer, that's Victorian. You've
Let's milk Victorian. Let's milk Euron.
Dagmer, the only one not milked. So
I've
gone from having 4 renowned characters to 3. Sorry, not for 3. I've gone from having 4 renowned characters to 1. That's actually got renown. And Bodyguard's back. River Runner is back.
Look at the art on River Runner. I mean, he looked very, very sneaky, sneaking around in his little robe on his boat with some sort of lightning in the background. Very Drowned God-esque.
It could have just be Gendry sort of still rowing out at sea.
Could be, but it's not. It's a smuggler, and Gendry's not a smuggler.
Right.
Yeah, the boat themed and the smugglers seem to tie in quite nicely with Greyjoy.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe
Because they like unopposed, don't they?
Mm.
Oh look, bend the knee.
Bend the fucking knee.
Bend the knee. Seems good when you got a king out.
Yeah. So my Clash of Kings turn with the I'm not impressed by this.
I'm glad you make yourself laugh with your pure middle finger.
So it's my Clash of King turn where I did have Euron and Balon and Victorian and Dagmer. Now has just got 3 stunning characters, one of which is a reducer, and a milked Victorian. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed, Richard. You should feel ashamed of yourself.
No, I'm not ashamed of myself. I'm quite pleased with myself. I feel like I've, slowed the tide of your stinking renown.
I know. And I'm just sitting there thinking, I should have Valar'd.
You definitely should have Valar'd.
Definitely.
If anyone's still watching at this point in the video, you should Valar'd. They're shouting, why didn't you Valar?
Because I'm an idiot.
This almost feels a little bit like a Corset game.
You think?
Yeah, with Cormel, Fat Bob, Iron Throne.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's only like my econ.
You know what? I was just about to say,
River Runner.
do you even have any new cards? Yes, because we're spoiling new cards.
Oh. and you're playing some corset cards. Yeah, you're playing a reducer, that corset, right?
It is, yeah.
So, and you're in the corset.
Well done.
And so is Great Kraken in the corset.
Okay.
And the Fealty card is in the corset.
So I've established about 50% of my board is in this corset, yeah?
I'm going to do some maths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm doing a military with Dagmer. Because he's not milked, and at least I know that you're going to have to try and defend it. Was my theory.
There's only 7 cards on your board that isn't on the corset.
Thank you.
Unless you want to include the edge grids we can see in the discard and dead pile.
So I like here how you're like, yeah, I'm going to defend with fire followers, and then you're like, oh shit, that means Dagmer wins attacking alone. He gets to take something. So you change your mind and decide to defend properly. Just want to get Dagmer off. Just want Dagmer to steal something.
Yeah, I don't really want to get Dagmer off, do I? Doesn't seem like it's in my best interest.
It might be.
Definitely not. Take my own throne, ruin my life.
I'm not sure it's quite as dramatic as that.
It's a little bit.
Only because you made it.
What, my life?
No, dramatic.
Oh, I thought you meant the deck.
Wait, what? So yeah, you win that military challenge, you asshole.
Bit harsh. This is like a family-friendly video we're trying to produce here.
Apologies for my bad language, people.
I hope they forgive you.
I'm sure they will.
But it's 11:11. I'm fiddling with my beard. You're fiddling with your beard. I'm making grand gestures.
So I'm doing a power here with Victarion. I can get up to 9. So you're just like, screw you, man. I'm going to defend with everything. You're not getting clash off.
Sounds good, huh? I've got 11 because I've got a red keep that you haven't yet stolen.
Not from lack of trying.
You could have had it by now.
No, let's not dwell on our past mistakes, eh?
So it was a mistake.
Maybe.
Well, it's good that you can admit to your mistake. But I'm just going to draw some cards and get on with the game.
Cool.
Take my dominant. Just move on.
So I was winning at the end of last turn, but you've overtaken me again. It's quite a close game.
Swingy. I raced into a lead. You first snowed and brought it all back with your renowned guys. And then I've just hit your tempo a little bit with Mel and Bend the Knee. Yeah,
that Bend the Knee is extremely annoying.
You're going to Valar now, right?
Yeah, because I'm cross. I'm still wishing that I just done it on the previous turn. So, yes, I'm Valaring because, as I say, I'm cross. And you're playing Bloody Feast for Crows, which would get you 3 power to take the win.
Dom, and the reaction is 2. Yep. But I've got sod all on the board and I don't want to lose Bob.
Whereas I've basically saved everything. So dupe off Dagmer, dupe off Victarion, Iron Mines to save Euron, and a Risen on Balon. And then the Chud dies. So I lost 1 card.
Sigh.
I figured that this was going to be the last turn. Either one of us would win. So I wasn't too worried about using all my saves up.
Well, the thing is, I've got me pointing out, I didn't recur saving the kingdom again. Which is irrelevant right at the moment, but...
That's one that nails someone, isn't it?
Yeah. 3 strength or lower.
I'm really glad that you didn't.
You've got 4 guys against my 1. Dagmer can win a challenge alone at the moment and take the Iron Throne, making it so I can't win Dom. This is the concern. But I've got an Iron Throne in gold coins. More than...
Yeah, you can just get out all the cards here. You've got, like, what, 12 gold?
I have had a consistent draw. Which really makes the game easier.
Yeah. I mean, you've had a nice amount of cards in hand all game. you know, you've seen all the bits and pieces that you wanted.
I run coppers.
You do. You like coppers.
I run economy.
We've got a bit of stealth on the board.
Bit of stealth.
Yep, stealth seems good.
That looks like a lot of gold.
And great.
King Stannis.
Great.
Because you didn't need any strength in your power challenges.
It's fine. I didn't want to win this turn anyway.
You can still win.
How am I meant to win this turn?
Marshal some stealth. You got Balon standing.
Yeah, that's true. So, a little chud. And getting one of the
Money supermarket.
Not money, what's it actually called?
The fish market, according to you.
Oh, I was about to say, oh yeah, the fish market.
Yeah.
But not the fish market, apparently.
The Iron Islands market.
Iron Islands market, okay. Eventually I'm going to remember the names of these. Yeah, so you're first player. And here, I guess there's quite a lot of strength on my side, which is quite intimidating. You do have stealth, and you do have intimidate.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do things. The problem is, my thought here is, if I go in for challenges, you can get challenges back unopposed with Great Kraken, which will really speed you up.
Ah, right, of course. I like you just sort of throw my chud to the side. Well, he's not worth anything because I got Stannis.
Yeah, man.
Meanie.
Yeah, so, you know, that Balon with stealth and Great Kraken, I don't want to let any unopposed challenges through.
Yeah.
Which means I don't really want to attack. And the issue at the moment is I don't have enough strength to win Dom. I have around 25, you have around 27, 28.
So you pass your challenges.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. So at this point then, I'm just sort of trying to think what I should do. I'm considering doing challenges, but then I remembered that it's Valar, so I don't actually get any claim. And then I remember your plot and think, oh fuck, I need to stop you winning Dom because otherwise you win. So I was trying to figure out if there was a way to do that. And then I realised, with my amazing calculation skills, that I would win Dom if I did nothing.
Well done.
Thank you.
You really mathed hard.
Well, you know, as we've discussed in previous videos, math isn't my strong point, so I do need a couple of goes to get it.
Well, you're mathing like a boss.
You taught me well. I'm passing my challenges.
Well, I'm just going to take some cards then and live to fight another day.
Do it. I'm just going to take Dom then.
Now
and
I've
screw you
recovered
first
from
for
Bara.
pros. Like, my Dom! My Dom is mine! 12-12.
Of course, the bad thing is...
Yeah?
I can't recur saving the kingdom. And I can't stand my encampment. So that's a 6 gold tempo hit for the next round.
And it's last plots. So, counting coppers from me. And a close call from you. So, you've moved Mel across, which will let you draw a card. I'm getting 3 cards from my plot. And then we both get our 2.
Great, I've got loads of cards now.
So, we both only need 3.
Guess what I just top decked?
Oh, God. What?
Have a guess.
Another Mel?
Maybe. You know, we played this game.
I know, but I forgot.
You just drew loads of Euron dupes, didn't you?
Yup. That's pretty much what I drew from counting coppers. It's just like, oh, Euron. Oh, and another Euron. Yeah, because this isn't going to be the last turn.
I'm like, bollocks, I've got 8 cards in my discard pile because I just put Mel in there.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Because I was like, hey, how many do you have in there? 8. Woohoo! Markets. It was a happy time for me.
Oh, and the reader too.
Of course.
Glorious. You going first?
Yeah. I guess I must be. Maybe I shouldn't have. But I wasn't expecting you to top deck blimmin' Mel.
Maybe you should have. If you win a power challenge with both those renowned guards as well in the challenge, then that's your 3 power.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, let's see what I can do about this. Well, I can kneel your stealth and one of your renowned guards.
I'm not very happy in this game. I'm doing a lot of finger swearing.
You are, actually. That's very unlike you.
Yeah, well, considering the amount of turns that Balon actually got to do a challenge.
Yeah, he's only got 1 renown.
Yep.
Well, you would marshal him when I got King Bob out.
Yeah, but I've not even been able to do a challenge. It's been knelt most turns, apart from last turn. And last turn, I wasn't allowed to do any challenges because then you'd win Dom.
Look, Rebecca, you're going to have to deal with your emotions.
You know I'm a very emotional person.
You are. And now I feel better about maybe winning Dom again.
No!
Yeah.
It's here!
Edric and the chamber.
It's here!
Eat my Dom tech.
For a split second then, I thought you were saying eat my dump. And I was like, that's disgusting.
That would be hideous.
Why?
That would just be... No. This is not recommended behaviour, kids at home.
Yeah, don't do anything like that. So Dagmer's coming in with his usual military because, quite frankly, it seems like it's really annoying Richard, and
It
I
is
want to
very
annoy
annoying.
Richard.
Again, like, he can get to 10 strength. No, not he. And, I can defend with Bob and the fiery followers, which would give me 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 strength. So I have to kneel Robert Baratheon and the fiery followers. Or Davos, Stannis and the fiery followers. Just to defend against Dagmer. Just so that I can protect my Iron Throne on my Red Keep.
I'd probably take the chamber, to be honest.
Yeah, but if you take the Iron Throne, I'm not going to win Dom. And the chamber's irrelevant.
You will win Dom because you've got Edric, Storm and fiery followers.
Maybe. Maybe not.
You probably would.
Don't think I would.
Really? So this is me calculating that no, I can't win the military challenge against those characters. So you get renown there. And I'm thinking, Dom and Chamber.
Your power life.
I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So I know I want to win a power challenge. But the problem I'm having is, even if I win a power challenge, he can just come back and win a power challenge. So, I don't feel like I'm going to get very far with that. I do an intrigue to see if I can get an unopposed, which doesn't happen. So,
Bye-bye, River Runner.
Bye-bye, River Runner.
You weren't that good, to be honest.
Nah, bit meh.
Bit meh.
But yeah, Mel defending the intrigue, so it's not an opposed, just a claim of the River Runner. And then I've got a power left, so I could go in with Victarion and Euron. If I do that, I'd probably win the power. But Richard will probably only kneel 1, and then come back with the 2 challenges unopposed and win. So I thought I didn't want to just kneel both. So I decided I should probably wait until I actually do it. I thought I'd got up to that point, but I'm not moving. Come on, Rebecca, hurry up.
You're so slow. Stop trying to drag this game out.
I'm trying to see if I can win. I don't think I can actually get this through at this point, to win the game. If anyone sort of sees anything on the board here, ignoring the fact that I should have Valar'd about 5 billion turns ago, if anyone sees anything here that I could have done differently to win at this point,
please comment, tell her, and embarrass her.
Well, don't embarrass me. Educate me. That's a better way of putting it. You can educate me on what would be the best play at this point.
Fine, educate her. Teach her a lesson.
Okay. So I decided to go in with Euron, because I thought at least with 6 strength, he's going to have to maybe need a couple to win the challenge. But
5 strength.
Forgetting he was 5.
Yeah.
But I can actually get up to 10 with the boats and Balon's ability. So,
but it's fine. I can kneel on my dude. win the power challenge, and then edge your guy and win with the Iron Throne chamber.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much game.
Yeah. So you win the power challenge, and I'm like, I have something. I don't have anything. So you win the power challenge, and then that's my challenges done. Your challenges, you don't need to do sod all.
No, I've already done mine, have I?
Nope.
No,
mine's first.
Yeah,
so,
I have no character. So I
like how you're drawing 2 cards at the end of the game.
Yeah, we've got to go through the motion. So, yeah. So this was our game with new spoilers from the upcoming Tyrell box.
So, thanks everyone for watching the game. We hope that you are interested in the new spoilers. If you'd like to support our channel, we're trying to get a new microphone, so I had to borrow one because ours broke. You can support us on patreon.com/The White Walkers. So yeah, thanks again everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully get some more Aldershot regional videos up.
Yay!
Yay! So thanks everyone. Bye then.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.